Hello, everyone. How are we doing? I'm just filling up my water cup because Panda's here and I know I'm going to need it. Also, shout out to, first of all, I'm gonna hate myself for just throwing that there later, but I don't feel like getting up to throw it. Wait, there's a trash can right beside me. Oh god. I missed. I got it. Okay. Oh yeah, no, still no H on my, refresh the page. But yeah, I'm gonna make you drink so much water. It's so good because it's my job. Honestly though. Also shout out to my fucking past self because y'all check this shit out. I wrote all my numbers down! I wrote all my numbers down like a genius. Now I just gotta remember which pin it was. Oh my god. Like, fucking big brain shit, my dude. Writing down the numbers of a work I know I'm gonna have to replicate the style of. And the canvas size. Like, I just gotta find the pen, and I don't think that will be that hard. Because I know I downloaded it, and I think it's this one, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I already have, like, a good idea of what pen it is. So this won't be that difficult. Oh. I see why the pen sizes were so damn big. Oh, it is almost certainly that pen. Yeah, look at that. Perfect match. First try. Also, if you need close-ups, you gotta wait like 30 minutes because I'm gonna do layout and stuff right now. I should be good without close-ups in theory. Can the page be rectangular shaped this time, mayhaps? Rectangular going which way? Portrait or landscape? Happy Pride! You can't see my flag, but it's up there. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that door. Portrait. Okay, so it's 20 by 20? Oh my god, why the fuck did I... Oh, right, because you're printing them. That's why I did 20 by 20. So we can do 20. We're gonna make this one height 20, width 15. Non-binary gang gang! Yeah, it is the MV flag that's up there. You can see it. Oh shit. Move my camera. I guess we'll deal with the consequences of that later. I'm already dealing with consequences of it. It's not angled right. There we go. That's good. We do enjoy being in less pain. Okay, so I have that, and then I need to get all these reference images. Can I click and drag? No, I can't because everything's fucking stupid. This is how you wanted it, like, laid out, right? Yeah, okay. Why is it not letting me paste? Like, I literally did the shortcut. I'm stupid. Do you want teeth? I'm not sure I could do the teeth accurately, actually. I'm stressed about this fucking feather. Yeah, no, I love that you laid them out for me. I'm motherfucking stressed about this feather, dude. Like... So, do you want the plant in water, or do you want the plant not in water? I'm actually gonna... The Monstera in the picture, kind of in that open space. Yeah. Oh, I cut some of that a little close. Welcome to This Is My Process. There are no teeth in those bottom two draws. Yeah, I figured. I looked at that. I'm like, that's weird. There's no teeth. Now, why wouldn't there be teeth in jaws? Because they fall out easily. Almost want it a little bit more over here. Do we want it in the bottle? Because I can make it in the bottle. Folks, we're down to 6 days. Fuck yes. Okay. First, we duplicate. Then, we invert and delete. Hold up. Can I delete outside? Oh. And this is just for if I need to mess around with some shit. Because there's always the chance that I will need to move things, so I like being able to do so. It's like a collage. Don't know why, but cutting out shape. I like that you're stressed about. Listen, I have done full-scale oil paintings of bones. But doing line work of this feather stresses me out. Like, honestly, a little bit more than some of these bones do. Like, the perspective on these teeth stresses me out a little bit. But, like, I've done bones before. I can do bones. Feathers are weird, man. Thank you. It's also the way that I have the feather imagined in my head that I want to do it that I know is gonna be really fucking hard for no goddamn reason. I mean, there's a reason, but... I'm about to micromanage the fuck out of the positions of all these bones. Did a pretty good job cutting the feather out the first time. But seriously, I feel like... No. I'm gonna get it because I have a really good idea for how I want it to look. And, like, I'm excited for it. I just really want it to turn out the way that I'm imagining it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Because my concern is there's this gap right here. Slug my fit in the go, but I don't know, you don't want to slug twice, probably. Now what we could do, we're gonna duplicate this again, because I am a sucker for duplicating shit all the time.
Ooh.
Ha! That actually fucking scared me this time, Vortex. Congratulations. You have succeeded. You win the game. That nobody even knew we were playing, except for you, apparently. I'm gonna keep the layout as similar as I can while trying to make sure that I fill in some of the blank space. And if you're super committed to the layout, again, I duplicated it. It's not gonna change that much. I'm not even sure I like that. Because I might just spread things out a little bit more just to get them to fit on canvas how I want. No, I more so just want them all to stay facing the... Yeah, absolutely. What if we neat stack these two right on top of each other and then drag this little guy down here? Down here? No, put him back. Put him back. Actually probably pull this guy. I don't think I actually even moved him, but that works. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I woke up at a reasonable hour today, which is a goddamn miracle. And went out to get food. I still have some leftovers in the fridge that I'm probably gonna eat before I go out tonight, because I'm going out with a friend for the first time in forever. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, we're gonna duplicate, because I am a nervous person. I'm gonna merge, and this is gonna be what we have. Now, Because I'm a genius. Give me a second. Actually gonna switch which one is where, so that way I can, oh, no, 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 there we go. That way I can have my reference images here, and then my drawing here. Because I can like have the feather zoomed in over here, and then also have it like this. And I can tap over to that, make sure I have everything style consistency. Yeah. Okay, let's first of all drag that blank layer up. All of this is going to be put in a folder. And we're gonna turn down the opacity of. I'm debating just not doing a sketch because I'm not going to change things about this much. What did I do with this? I think this one I had like sketching for because most of the objects weren't, except for the snake plant, the objects weren't things that you actually owned, so I could take creative liberties on these. However, everything in this image is something that you actually own. Oh, fuck you, Vortex. Everything in this image is something that you actually own. So I want to stay true to it. I also don't want to completely chase. It is new. I'm trying to get in better shape again. I want to buff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy buff. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to sketch these. I'm probably going to do a sketch so that I'm not just constantly looking at, like, the realism here. Exactly. We're gonna start with having a sketch layer set to multiply. I like how my brain is like, ah yes, start with feather. Feather's scary. Get feather out of way. That's probably gonna be me this for every stage of this commission is gonna be either do feather first or feather last. The perspective on this jawbone is also going to be a fucking killer. Vortex, how many channel points do you have? Because you're just out here constantly doing redeems. Like, it's a little impressive. I do need to remember that sketching helps me not only become more familiar with the shapes that I'm working on, but it also lets me choose which shapes I'm focusing on to be more important in the image rather than getting caught up in every single tiny detail like tracing or something would do. And that is nothing against tracing, that is just my perspective on stuff. Honestly, for art pieces like this, tracing is completely fair. For any reference images that you take yourself, you can trace that shit. What the fuck do y'all think Renaissance artists did? They literally pretty much invented projectors just so they could trace stuff. Like, they were tracing technically from life, but it was like if you project a video on a giant, like, piece of canvas and trace it, it was the same thing. That's what Renaissance painters did. Why do you think their, like, anatomy and stuff was so good? Did you think Renaissance painters pulled that shit right out of their fucking noggin? Oh wow, I think Mori accidentally just undid Vortex's redeem. Mori, your Northern Discomfort redeem actually did something this time. How do you feel? I pop back in, and again, I'm happy I took the references for you. Yeah, I'm always happier with reference pictures that are either like the commissioners, that just like aren't someone else's, someone that I don't know, someone that I don't have permission to like use. That's why like I had to change the mushrooms and stuff a little bit. I thought you were just cowboy by default. No, I am not cowboy by default. Only when I'm angry am I cowboy by default. Or when I've been singing too much country music. Look at those little front teeth. Look at his little front toothers. Because the whole reasoning behind me tracing these images as a sketch rather than starting off is to start off something, is to go from complicated to simple to complicated again without overwhelming myself. This way I can focus on simple shapes and then add the details afterwards. I fucking love vertebrae though. Vortex is so angry. Vertebrae are so fun to draw. And just look at, honestly. Little chompers. It's like, it looks like, I know it's a raccoon, but it looks like a cat's front teeth, where they just have those weirdly small, low-key, human-looking teeth that don't do much. Just right in the front of their mouth, and it just looks kind of stupid. Look at this little guy. What's he doing? Just being a little guy. Just a guy being a dude. That was a very fast trace right there. Damn! That moved fucking quickly. I do love Monstera leaves. They're always so pretty. Oh fuck, I gotta draw glass! God damn it, wait, what? Shit. Actually, I love painting glass. There's a difference between painting glass and drawing glass. Because I have to manage to make this shit look transparent and colored in a one color drawing. I'm gonna do my best. This one's gonna have a fuck ton of layers of me going, well, now this might fuck up, so I'm not gonna do it on the normal layer. I'm getting beads for here. Let me finish my goddamn plant stems in the fucking water. Roots. I'm probably not even actually drawing there. See, the thing is, I only got a bunch of reference layers. Ref. OG cut ref. I didn't mean to have a 2 in there. Ref 2. Final ref. Sketch. Refs. Plural. He. Okay. These little teeth holes. These little teethy holes where his little chompers would have been. Where his little chompers should have been. Not the chompers. I'm just saying random shit at this point. I'm honestly just excited to get into the line work with this. And the hatch work, because everything's lit from one direction except for the Monstera, which means I'm gonna have to make up the lighting on the Monstera to make it match the single directional lighting with everything else. I'm pretty sure that's what I did here too. At least like a little bit. Kind of. Yeah. Oh, I straight up missed part of this skull. Whoops. Just spouting random bullshit? Yes, I am constantly just spouting random bullshit. Oh my god, stop loading. Okay. It's not as close together as this one was. I might be able to fix that though. Okay. Now we're gonna. Why am I duplicating layer there? We're gonna duplicate. I'm editing it again. Duplicate that. If we actually move this back to where it kind of was. And then we can move this down to here. Move this back up. Let's center this in this gap like there. Hey Dragon, how you doing? What if I'm getting super sleepy? Have a great stream. Stay healthy and stay well, Terry. If I don't talk to you tomorrow, good luck in surgery. I'm sure you will keep us updated in the Discord. Oh, Dragon was playing the Crafts of the Mine? Oh, Dragon was playing the Crafts of the... What am I fucking doing? Yes, Dragon was playing the Crafts of the Mine. I opened the server for you. See, that feels a little cramped with it right there. So let's move this skull back up a bit. I just want things like a little closer together. Can't rotate anything. This is a fucking puzzle, y'all. Okay, so what if I do it something like this, we can move this feather down a bit even, fill in some of that space there. And then, oh shit, one sec. Work on the contest under the, oh fuck yeah. So we move this down a little bit. Then we can honestly move this whole grouping over just a bit. Vortex, you haven't been on in a while, have you? Then we can final ref was a lie. Let's now edit the refs to match. LOL, I'm in a big ass area by my wheat field. Arena. And we make the whole thing bigger to make it fill up the space more without having to cut in any of the sides. That way we can keep a nice even size. Well, we're still going to have to cut in some of the sides, but that way we have to do so less. Actually, no, we can probably leave that. There we go. That'll be good. So 125. 25. Let's start with this feather. And now I really want to get this really difficult, honestly, really difficult, style in with this feather where it's like almost every bit of it is like outlined, but I think that's gonna be difficult without having like a super, super tiny pen. I have to do 200 if it's for the outside, yeah. Once I get the outside, I can get the internal detailing. Wait. No, I did that right. Okay. 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 I got this. And then the rest of that can be done in 125. We just need fine detailing for as much of these feathers, so as much of this feather as I can get away with fine detailing without it looking completely and utterly overwhelming. I returned, not home yet, but still, I reorganized it. I reorganized it again. And we're doing feather detailing. Because what else do I do with my spare time other than draw a million lines on a bunch of feathers? Or rather just one feather, but same thing. I got the feather done. I was super worried about it, so I did it first, and it was not that hard. So that's good. Crosses out all my winged characters from the commission list. I can do wings. I just have a certain way that I do them that's slightly less stressful. But yeah, this is the new organization that we have going. I feel like it feels a little bit more full and rounded than this. This was the old one. I feel like this one feels a little bit more filled up. Ooh, crunchy. I just cracked all my goddamn toes. keep forgetting that this one is so much bigger than this one, and that's why the lines look thicker over here. But it's still the same, like, height. Oh yeah, I don't even have a title for this yet. Hold up. Where's my mouse? There it is. Bones. Bones. Okay. So next we are gonna do the jawbone because I'm worried about that one as well. Let's do a quick outline. I keep forgetting that I literally picked this brush because it comes with like automatic minor shakes and I like that. And I keep being like, oh, but my lines, they're not straight. And it's like, I don't want them to be straight or perfect. That's like the whole point of this line art style. If I wanted them to be straight and or perfect, I would not be using this brush. Okay. Now, down to 125. Let me do the inside lines. I forgot how much fun drawing in this style was. Like, look at all these folds in the bones. Because bones do have folds, you know. Holy shit, Silver, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I keep forgetting to fix my fucking commands. So we're gonna see if this works. What were you playing? Well, no, you were playing League of Legends. Like a fucking nerd. How was it? Like a goddamn nerd, you were playing League of Legends. You should regret rating me. Everyone go follow Silver. They're absolutely amazing. Variety streamer. Of course you do best to support. You're a people pleaser. Anyway, variety streamer that does a lot of makers and crafting streams with embroidery, diamond painting, and then also some games here and there and some really cool Viscera cleanup things. Also go check out their YouTube for more video game content. I have your fucking spiel. I don't even know if that's what your spiel is, but I have your channel fucking memorized. Fool. I don't know how you came to my channel and didn't expect some fucking slander. You of all people should know better than that. But check out this cool piece we're working on. We're doing something really cool for Panda today, for Trash Panda. These are 2 pieces. One, as you can see, is finished. It was a commission that I did for Panda a while ago. I don't remember exactly when, that they have since printed out as a poster, I believe, to hang up. And I am now doing another one for them with some skulls and feathers and plants that they actually own, which is really cool and really exciting. While in the other commission, the mushrooms and the slug were not owned, the snake plant, however, was owned by Panda. I do believe I saw the Chibi you commissioned. You posted it in your emotes channel on your Discord, didn't you? Yeah, then I did see it. It was super cute. Did you post it on Twitter too? Do you have a Twitter? Did I follow you on Twitter? Silver, do I follow you on Twitter? Silver seems... I don't follow you on Twitter. What the fuck? Thank you so much, Chaos Lily, for following. Super appreciate it. We're just a couple away from our goal to do a full Elden Ring stream. I am not good at Elden Ring. It frustrates the fuck out of me. I don't really want to play. I will play for 3 hours. I will be screaming the entire time. I straight up thought I had followed you. I'm gonna be honest. But you also didn't follow me. So, fuck you too. You don't follow me. Anyway, you can't say shit. Y'all, I promise Silver and I actually, like, get along. See? You just followed me. Silver Seams followed you back, which means I followed you. I barely knew you had a Twitter. I do have a Twitter. I just forget to post on it constantly. Wait, Whitechapel, do you have one? Wait, Whitechapel, I need to follow you. Ha! Oh, wait, I know you have one. You were talking about it on stream last night, which I'm super happy I caught. How'd the rest of... Ha! No, you won't. It'll hurt my feelings. Whitechapel... Oh, fuck, you're gonna be harder to find than that, aren't you? The Whitechapel? Did I spell it wrong? I did spell it wrong. You're not electronic music. The Blood Chapel! Okay, I found you. Thanks for following so I could find you. Maybe now I can figure out what an actual streamer's Twitter looks like, because I don't know what the fuck to do with Twitter. I started actually using it maybe a month ago, and I don't know, like, what the fuck to do with it. Twitter confuses me a lot, honestly. I need to remember to post my art, because I only had Whitechapel before, but then lost the account over it. Anyway, now I gotta go get noms. Go eat! You need food, you need water. I slightly tolerate you guys. Love you too, Sylvie! Silver and I just are at each other's throats, and it's mostly my fault. Like, I'm gonna take full blame, actually, for the reason why Silver and I are at each other's throats constantly. And it's just because I bully them. I do bully Silver, but I bully Silver lovingly. Like you would a younger brother. You can give him a knuckle sandwich. You know? Like that kind of shit. It's... Oh god, teeth. Oh, fuck, teeth. I have never made you cry. Have I? Wait. If I actually made you cry, like, I'm genuinely sorry. That is not my intent. I have? Wait. Silver, have I made you cry? I don't, like, my intent isn't to make you cry. My intent is to lovingly bully you because you're a nerd and a fool, not to make you cry. If Silver cried... If Silver... Oh, yeah, no, I did bully you for your PC really fucking hard. I bullied you for your PC so hard because your PC has so much dust in it. Because you keep it on the floor and you don't clean it. You literally forgot to turn on your extra storage when you had a fucking, like, terabyte hard drive that you just forgot to format. Do you? Do you? Because the last picture you sent me, it was caked in dust. Caked in dust. You also have like fucking 8 gigabytes of RAM. You need to shove more RAM sticks in that goddamn PC or so help me God. Like, it's not hard. It just sounds like you break it. See, I will admit, I'm okay if I make you cry when I bully you to take care of your goddamn PC, because you deserve that. But if I'm calling you like a fool and a nerd and stuff like that, like, I don't want you to cry over that. Make me feel bad. Teeth really are just squiggles. The rats are enjoying their cage right now. Yeah, because I actually probably need to go put some more stuff in it again. That should be out of the dryer by now. I'm really towing the line on too detailed here. No, I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm doing pretty good. Ho 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 ho. I don't know what the fuck that was. We just all collectively agree to ignore some of the weird shit that I do, right? Or is that like just me? See you, have fun at the store. Thank you so much for following and stopping by, Chaos Lily. I look forward to seeing you next time. It was nice meeting you too. You can, no, you can redeem rat. I can go yoink a couple of them out of their cage. I got no clue which two I'm gonna grab because it's whoever runs up to the front of the cage first now. Oh, fuck yeah. Nope. I remember. Let me... Okay, let me go grab 2 rodents. Let's see which 2 come out first. So the troublemakers were both orbed in very grabbable positions. So now we have 2 troublemakers. Which is gonna be interesting. So here we got Echo, which is this little spotted baby here. Oh, she's fucking sharp because she's still a baby. Look how small she is. She's tiny. I'm not sure. I mean, she's gonna get bigger. And then we have Rook, who is also tiny. But I think she's just kind of gonna stay this size because she's been this size since I got her like a couple months ago. So I think she's just staying tiny. Ow. You got claws and I have skin and I don't think you know that. These 2 are my escape artists. Both of them. They like to jump, they like to dig, they like to climb. They just want to get out. And I'm like, why? This one's standing on my finger. I'm gonna eat your ears. Sharp motherfuckers. Holy shit. Why are you so sharp? Why are you so sharp? Huh? Sometimes you just gotta inhale the rats. That's how I checked. I literally... Do they not know, or do they... human skin is thinner than rat skin. Rats have thicker skin, makes it harder to scratch. So no, they don't know. I also don't think they... I think it's a I don't know, and if I did know, I'm not sure I'd care kind of thing. Because, I mean, it's not much they can do about it. They're this fucking big. What are they gonna do? Not... Ow! What are they gonna do? Not climb my skin? Listen, this one owes me like $300 and that's not including rent. I haven't actually spent that much on this baby yet. She hasn't had any vet bills. She's paid rent and cuteness and fluffs. That's how all of them pay rent. Motherfucking rats be like, yo, check this scratchy thing I can do. It feels so good. Rips your fucking skin off. I mean, yeah, you see them scratching themselves and they're going at 10 miles an hour. Like a million miles an hour scratching behind their little ears and you're like, bro, I'm pretty sure if you did that to me, I would be bleeding. Like, you would just flay me alive. These motherfuckers are sharp. Also, if you'll notice, the reason Rook owes me $300 is because this is not a full-length rat tail, my folks. Because when I got her, the shelter that I got her at never bothered to look at the tail injury she came in with and figure out that there was a piece of bone sticking out of the end of her tail. It's fully healed up now. I took her to the vet. They take the bone out, amputated it all proper, rather than just, you know, an injury that healed in the cage without any proper vet support. And within 20 minutes of getting home, she did rip out her, like, half of her stitches. Took her back to the vet the next day. Vet was like, it was just a checkup. Vet was like, oh, she'll be fine. We don't need to stitch it again. She'll be fine. Just take her home, make sure she's entertained. So I did. She didn't rip her stitches out anymore, but she does occasionally split her tail because... Did you just poop on me? She did! Miss Girl! Rude. She does occasionally split the end of her tail because it is really solid. It doesn't have a lot of protection where the bone, it's just bone on skin, honestly. It doesn't have a lot of muscle protection at the end. So if she jumps against things that are too hard and slams her tail against it, it will occasionally split open. So I have to be careful for that. That's why I don't really do bathtub introductions with them, because she can not only jump out of the bathtub, but the last time I did, she split her tail open with it. Hi. Welcome home. Did you bring Taryn with you? Oh, okay, so I'm picking them up at the stream, that's why I ask. Yeah. I have children.
They're very cute. Come on.
Yeah, you can see her tail is much, much longer than hers. And they're not quite the same size. They're not quite the same size. Echo is a little bit smaller, just a tiny bit. That was Prince, yes. Uh, Rook is a little bit more sturdy built right now because she's filling out and she's like pure muscle. She's got no fat on her because this girl's a fucking like gymnast. She will spring 3 feet straight up into the air like it's nothing. And then look at you as she escapes. You want tummy tickles? I got, oh my god, look at the scratches on my arm. You can't see it. She's just like, no. They're not a fan of that. I don't have, if I had Cece out, she'd be more, yeah, they're not having that today. Cece would be more, like, okay, this is chill. This is cool. I'll chill here for a minute. These two, they're escape artists. They're hyper as fuck. They constantly just want to play and wrestle. So they're much more of a, let me explore, let me run around, please don't hold me upside down. Rats have a righting instinct. They don't like being upside down. They don't like being on their back. Or really even on their side. They do a little boop snoot. They do a little boop snoot. You want kisses? Would you believe this little girl's a rescue? She hated me when I first got her. Now she's sitting here and she's just kind of chilling. Let me mess with her face. This one will let me mess with her face more though. I'm less scared messing with her face because this is a breeder rat. She was bred for genetics, temperament. Well, she was supposed to be. She was actually an oops litter from a breeder. But it was 2 rats that were meant to be bred. Will you stop pooping on me? Goddamn. Are you okay? Are you this scared to be sitting in my lap? Something in which you have done many times before without fear pooping? Are you good, my dude? Are you camera shy? Like, what's going on? And then there's this one who's just like, ah. No, she was not the squeaky rat. Her sister was. Her sister still is the squeaky rat. Doesn't squeak every single time I touch them. Doesn't squeak every single time I touch her. But does squeak every time, almost every time I pick her up. She doesn't squeak when I pick her up. That is an accomplishment. Ow. This one latches on with her back feet. I don't think Rook wants to be picked up again. I'm gonna put them back because I don't know why Rook is... I spend too much money on them to give them fucking $100,000. You give me $200,000, I'll give them each $100,000 to just destroy for fun. If someone donates $1,000, I will let my rats destroy a $100 bill. Oh my god. She just climbed up me. So while she's on me, I'm going to take this opportunity to put them back because it's freaking Rook out. I don't know why, but I don't want them to be freaked out. So I will be back in a minute. And we're back. I am covered in scratches, so I mean, you can say it's worth it if you want a million superficial scratches on your hands and arms. I'm going out tonight too. That looks like a little uwu face. I'm leaving it. You can't really see it on camera, but I am covered. I'm just going to a local queer club that I've heard mixed reviews about, so I'm going to check it out with a friend. See what it's like. Because, like, I've heard some really good things, and I've heard some kind of bad things. So we're gonna see. We're gonna go early, so that way we can, like, hit happy hour. I accidentally broke my pickaxe, so it was a good chance to make a new perfect pickaxe and then make it netherite. Yeah. Yeah, fair. I'm also now itchy because of the rats. Even though their cage literally got cleaned today. Let's do the little skull. I don't know why, but drawing him sideways feels wrong. What got clean? The cage. The rats don't get baths. They bathe themselves. Unless rats, like, actively get into something that needs to be cleaned off them, it's more stressful for them to take a bath than it is beneficial. So, we do not bathe them unless absolutely necessary, and even then you should try wiping whatever got on them off with either like a baby wipe or just a wet paper towel or something first before resorting to a bath, because again, it can be super stressful for them. And with small rodents and stuff like that, you really don't want to stress them out. It's bad for their little tiny baby hearts. He looks like he got little horns. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I can't draw this rotated because then my brush is gonna look weird! Is anyone gonna be able to actually notice? I don't think anyone's gonna notice, and it's gonna be so much easier for me to draw this rotated than it is for me to not draw it rotated. Yeah, well, like, you can bathe cats technically, like, once a month or whatever it is. Like, rats should not be bathed. Does that mean rats are technically cleaner than cats? Or do they just have, are they just sensitive? Because it really could go either way, because rats are kind of sensitive. You don't have to rotate it, just look through a mirror. Easy life hacks. Yeah, let me just pull up that mirror that I got that rotates things 90 degrees to the left. Like, I definitely just have that lying around somewhere. I mean, don't you? No way that's done. What did I miss? No, looks done. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just... Technically it works, but it also will make using the program impossible. The temples. Yeah, that? Yeah. 2 lives will fucking change your life. Vertebrate time. That's what I like about line art and stuff like this specifically, is you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, that's really off. And then you draw 2 lines somewhere and you're like, oh, perfect. Vertebrate is one of the best times. The vertebrae really are very fun to draw. Look at this happy little guy. Look at this happy little man. Yes. I had to point it out. It just made it look like, I mean, yeah, it does kind of. Also, you can say uterus, it's not a bad word. Oh shit, wait, that's an internal line. Okay, back down to 125 for the internal lines. Listen, nature found a shape that it liked and then just decided to fuck with it. a very complicated little man. That one will look a lot better once we get the hatching done. Big skull time? I think it's big skull time. It is fun drawing this way. Tracing the outlines and the very base outer shapes and then going back in and making all the details and making those shapes seem separate. There's something that's so satisfying about this process. Tiny little teeths. Because you can go from what is essentially a silhouette, and a fairly accurate one, if I do say so myself, to something that actually has form and shape. And layers. And depth to it as well. But being able to find the silhouette of an object is still really important because that can help you with composition. It can help you with accuracy as well. With a lot of different stuff. It's always a really useful skill to be able to look at something and be able to just find the silhouette in it and then go back and add the details from that. It's a fun way to do, to like learn to trust your sense of space, because you can go in and try and get things accurately sized just by doing these outside lines. And a lot of times, honestly, it looks fucky. It looks weird as shit. But occasionally, you get some really cool things. And you get results that you wouldn't really get otherwise. They're not gonna be incredible, but you'll be able to see bits and pieces of the composition and the layout that you probably otherwise would have missed in your overall sketch. Maybe there is some negative space somewhere that you weren't quite paying attention to until you were just looking at the outlines, until you were just looking at the silhouette. Maybe it's some... I'm blanking on what else it could be, but I know there's more options. Maybe it's some detail in the way that a line works that you wouldn't have noticed if you were building something from the inside out instead of from the outside in. There's always a million different ways to look at a subject matter when you're drawing them, and sometimes you have to do more than one just to be able to truly understand a reference image or a pose, or even when figuring out compositions, because you want to make sure... I appreciate it. I love rambling about art like this. That's the thing. And you want to make sure when you're doing composition work that you check your silhouette. You make sure your silhouette isn't confusing, because if your silhouette doesn't make any sense, I hate to break it to you, but there's a chance that your composition doesn't make sense. If your color blocking is confusing, then it's going to make your overall composition look confusing. If you don't check all of these things, because I know the composition in this piece is already decided. It's declared. We know that. We know what the composition is. We already figured it out. Oh, hey, Silver. I'm having a art rant. We've already figured out exactly what the composition is. We did that a while ago. But when it comes to the shapes and the base shapes of these objects, I wouldn't be paying attention to maybe how this part narrows right here and how this has a little tiny peak on it if I was just looking at the shapes rather than the lines. But here you can see I got that narrowness right there. And I got that little peak because I was looking at not just the shapes, but the silhouette. And I know I always tell people, oh, focus on the shapes, work on your shapes, do your, words. Do your, like, big shapes to little shapes and stuff like that. And I still do mean that. I still say that, and I will continue to say that with earnest. But also double check your silhouette. Check your silhouette. Did you miss something? Does something in your silhouette look different? Because that might be what's messing up your piece. Did I miss any dots on some other pieces that I should add in? Because bones are often porous. I definitely did on this little guy. Bones are porous, and those dots add a lot of... can add a lot of value. In the vertebrae, I should probably add some texturing in here.
Why are we stopping?
I can't take this.
Can't think what?
I love you.
But yeah, it's always important to check your silhouettes. Hey Panda. Check it out. Check where we're at. I think it's coming along really nicely, honestly. I'm very excited. Going to be working on this jawbone next. And, like, when it comes to the fact that, like, I'm sitting here like, oh, check your silhouettes, but I also have these traced sketches, I want you to watch when I'm doing this one, because I can tell already that I missed detail over in the tip right here with that little indent spike. Says Circus Mirrors, these silhouettes look funky, Goblin. Yeah, they're gonna look funky sometimes. That I just did not do over here. So I need to fuck around and find out with that. So we're going to start here. Sometimes silhouettes are gonna look funky though, because they're not what we expect. Because we're always looking at the interior shapes of an object to dictate their silhouettes rather than the silhouettes dictating what the interior of the objects look like. Did that sentence make any sense whatsoever? Because I feel like it didn't. Hey. Fuck. One sec, let me spider monkey real quick. Okay. Because there's a lot of little shapes and details in here that I just skipped over because it's a sketch. I'm gonna be looking at this shit anyway. Why would I pay attention that closely when it's just a sketch? But now it's not a sketch. And now I'm gonna pay attention that closely. So yeah, trace your sketches. New meme just dropped. Oh god. So, but yeah, trace your sketches. Do the rest of it from like visually looking at your reference. You'll see stuff. New meme just dropped. How Subnautica monsters really are. Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. I'm adding every reaction that exists. Dear Lord. Maury, do I have permission to post your memes on Twitter if I tag you in them? Sweet. But yeah, you can see the difference in the silhouette and the sketch. Oh my god. You can see the difference in the silhouette and the sketch. And which one looks more accurate compared to when you look at the actual image. Are either of them perfectly accurate? No. Is the goal for either of them to be perfectly accurate? I mean, not really. That'd be boring. Bro, my Sony Vegas stopped working. I don't know what Sony Vegas is. I made a meme last week, but every time I click render, it goes to shit and crashes. Oh no! We'll never see. It's saving us. Sony Vegas is saving us from whatever cursed fucking meme you made. Am I wrong? Is it cursed? How cursed is that? I'm like cold. I look you in a blanket. Just went grocery shop for the first time by myself. I spent like 40 bucks for 2 weeks. That's really cheap for 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't think it's funny, but like, it's gonna be cursed as shit. I really don't eat a lot, plus eating a meal or two at work. Fair, 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 fair. I need to go grocery shopping today. Or at least, like, I need to go grocery shopping before my work week starts back up. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a little bit fucked because I got no food. I don't really eat a lot, mainly snacks. This made me realize that more so. I mean, fair. I don't snack as much as I used to. I have a plan. Use OBS to record the screenplay without rendering. Oh god. We're all gonna be screwed in light of the new Mori meme. Oh, no. I don't like that one. The rest of that looks good though. Whoop. See, I would have just recorded it with my phone. Because I'm lazy. And it would have worked. I need some kind of jacket or something. I'm fucking cold. I'm almost gonna be... Honestly, this is probably gonna be a short stream today, and then I'm gonna finish the cross-hatching. I might be able to squeeze the cross-hatching in today. My goal is to finish this today, because I've been making really good progress. They got a lot of frozen fruit and smoothie stuff, peanut butter, got bread at work, frozen tots, and I need to get frozen nugs. Hell yes. But I do need to... We'll see when I can wrap this up. I'm hoping to wrap this up before 2 hours, 30 minutes, because I need to go grocery shopping, like, desperately. Tater tots! Vortex, do you not know what tater tots are? Vortex, do you... Vortex. Vortex, do you not know what tater tots are? It's potatoes. But from the gods. They're delicious. Little logs! I've never heard them described as logs before. Fuck, the recording's bigger than Dick's. Ha. Eat shit. Not really. I do actually really want to see this meme. I don't know why I'm like making fun of you so much. I think it's just in my blood. Haha. If Mori and I ever meet, it's just gonna be fucking on site. We're just going to immediately start fighting. Like, we're gonna be in, like, some random meetup at a goddamn Starbucks or some shit, and Mori and I are just gonna lock eyes from across the room and get us kicked out. Mori and I will be the reason that I'm never allowed to do meetups anywhere locally. If Mori ever comes to the States, that is. If you don't bring some fucking... I will straight up get a pack of cheerwine and bring it to the meetup so that way everyone can try it. Like... I'm fine with that. It's like $6 or something for 12. I think it actually is more than that. But I'll bring some cheerwine. Just don't try and take it back. I don't think customs will like that. I'm almost positive you could, like, order cheerwine to Brazil. I just think it'd be expensive. Yeah, Goblin meetups is just gonna be a bunch of queers drinking cheerwine at the local Starbucks. Also, hey Ink, welcome in. I'm working on some stuff I think you'll like. Twitch won't let me send friends. Oh, that's because Twitch canceled Friends. Friends isn't a thing in Twitch anymore. Like, it's not a thing. Like, they got rid of it. I think that was stupid. I think they should have kept it. Yeah, I don't think they've, like, fully executed, like, fully gotten rid of, like, all the UI and stuff that went into it. But, no, Friends isn't a thing anymore. It was a bad sitcom. Okay, let's do these leaves and then the bottle. Cross-hatching might be done off screen. Because I'm really hungry. Truly, I'm just very hungry. I think I'm gonna let the fenestration and the leaves be in the thinner pin. Because I want it to look a little bit more delicate. Leave him a religion because they're holy. That is a horrible joke. You will now be timed out for 3 seconds. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not gonna time you out for telling horrible jokes. I'm gonna have to time myself out. Goblin, check me. One sec, because if I leave this right, I get this right now, it's gonna make me sad. Okay.
Non-binary people do not owe you androgyny. They do, however, owe you a little dance or a jig.
It might be a little cursed. It might just be a tiny bit cursed, but I love it. Oh my god. I will be stealing that one for Twitter as well. Because that's fucking glorious. Little sprinkle. Welcome back, Panda. Because tagging me makes no sense. When you post instead of tag me, you say like meme from our Discord, then link the Discord or something. Okay. I mean, it's up to you. But that way you can I appreciate that because I do want to promote my shit with your memes because you make good memes. You make me look funny. That's the important thing. You make me look funny. Again, legitimately, if I could hire you to just be my, like, YouTube editor, I would. That was another bad joke. Goddamn all of you. And I don't even believe in God. Oh. Fuck. Guess what I just did everything with? The wrong size brush. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Fuck. Angry. Stretching. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay.
Forget facts. Forget logic. Forget everything that seems real. Just trust. Believe.
That's why it looked so good before, is because I was doing it in a thinner brush. Everything looks better when it's done in a thinner brush. I was literally sitting here like, this doesn't feel unruly enough. This doesn't feel like as if at any moment I will fuck up. Okay. Now 125. I knew this part would be fun. There we go. And then we just pop, pop. Ah, yes, saving. Saving is a thing. Head hurteth? Oh no. Not the famed head hurteth. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like super focused here, and it's really interesting. Glass is something that's just really hard to get the representation of it right. Okay. Let's do some cross-hatching. Or not cross-hatching, hatching. So we're doing 95 for hatching. Starting again with the feather. It's not that bad. I have most of them named. Yeah, I only have 2 to name. Okay. Now we can't go too in detail with it, otherwise we're going to lose some of the details in our drawings. But we can do a bit. Just make sure not to go outside the lines. Or at at least if you do go outside the lines, erase it afterwards. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh my god. Okay. This is looking cool as shit. Very nice. I know. Look at all of your boys. Like, look at this. Next up is our happy little guy. Just a man with a plan. Maybe it's a plan, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Thank you, Vortex. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think people forget a lot of times that I am some goofy gamer, but I also did go to school for fine arts. I have a fine arts degree. And I draw a bunch of, like, kind of goofy stuff sometimes, too. I draw a bunch of chibis. Now, at least. Like, I do a lot of just, like, semi-realistic or cartoony style portrait commissions, which I love and I adore. But, you know, every once in a while, you gotta throw some realism back under your belt. Even if it's this kind of lino-cut line art realism, which is possibly one of my favorite styles. It's still realism. Time to bullshit this plant to make it the same as the rest of it. Yeah, it's a lot of commissions and like cutesy stuff for Kaimi, which again, I do adore. I love drawing like my cheapies and my portraits and stuff like that, like just as much as I enjoy like my like more traditional looking fine arts stuff. But sometimes you just gotta remind yourself, hey, look what I can fucking do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I fucking love my D&D portraits. Sometimes I make my D&D portraits a little more than just a D&D portrait. I like to challenge myself. It's fun. It makes things more interesting. Hey yo, Evie, you're actually stopping by like at almost the end of what we're doing right now. So the hatching lines are in different directions. I know. This is okay. Yeah, it happens. You like it? You like it? Yes. I'm so happy with how the feather turned out because that's exactly what I wanted it to look like. So, this is what we got. Look at these. You can't see because I'm overlay. Hold up, y'all about to see me see this shit naked for a sec. Look at this. Let me... There, now you can see the full ones for both of it. They're definitely different drawings. They're definitely different drawings that were done at different times. But also you can see the similarities. You can see the same ideas behind both of these. I'm still forever obsessed with this inky cat mushroom that I drew. I would get that tattooed on my fucking body. But I'm really happy with this. There's a lot less color variation in this one. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. That actually straight up wraps up our stream for today really nicely. That did not take me as long as I thought it would. I managed to knock it the fuck out. So who are we gonna raid? Sorry, I'm figuring out who we're raiding real quick. That's a lot. We're gonna raid Don Don. So we have raided Don Don before. See you, Vortex. We've raided Don Don before. They're also an artist. She is also an artist. She's currently playing Hollow Knight. She's super entertaining, really interactive with chat. Overall, great streamer. Very excited for y'all to meet her again, if you haven't already. So y'all go give Don Don. Oh god, I want to put my thing back on because I don't want to end with my stream looking naked. Go put on your best face, give Don Don all the love, spam emotes as best you can. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. For what? I haven't figured out yet. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Oh, wait. I forgot. I have like to wait like 10 seconds before I raid. I forgot. Okay, bye.